Hello and welcome to another episode of Crush Crush! I'm bringing Stabbity, the stabbiest stabby that ever stabbityed, and as you can tell, we are on the phone date menu. Not something we hit all that often, however, now we do need to get a little bit of backstory so that you understand what's going on. Bree is one of the phone dates. We randomly get a transmission from her, blah blah blah. She runs into issues. You know, she is just saying hello, eating some cheese in space because she's a space mouse. Pretty cute one at that. But, you know, then she's, just chilling here in her, cryopod for her trip through space. And, yeah, things happen. Specifically, she gets attacked by a tentacle monster. Because of course she does, because it's space. And she has a little, oh, I thought that was an emergency snack there. Nope, those are just Band-Aids. Those look like potato chips, but I saw the Band-Aids. But yeah, just Band-Aids. She's covering herself up from, all the tentacle attacks. And she heads out to a random planet with a waterfall to soak her wounds, get better. And finally, she's like, well, where are you from? Oh, hey, we're from Earth? From Earth, wonderful. She's looking to find Earth because the moon is made of cheese, so she lands on our moon. And then she says she's mooning us. Ha 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 ha. No, really. So now I need to backtrack here. If I go back, and if I click U... Nope. Doesn't take us to the end. That's fine. So yeah. So refreshing, so cleansing, blah blah blah. So yeah, this is fantastic. Forgot all her troubles. Oh, there's the moon. She's here, and she's mooning us. Ha 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 ha. Yes, yes. Come on, phone side, you can go faster. Thank you. Alright, my eyesight isn't quite that good. Better come closer. But yeah, she goes digging for cheese, and I think she's gonna be a very disappointed space mouse as soon as we get back to the actual game. Or the main part of the game, that is. There's Mallory, and there is Bree.
Hey,
perfect.
Don't poke me, or else I'll poke you back.
Sorry, Mallory. We're poking Bree this time. Poke! Foreseeing Bree's disappointment on the moon, you put on your spacesuit and head out to meet her. You find her using a sonic shovel, haha, like a sonic screwdriver, to dig into the rocky surface. Oh wait, we're approaching from the left on the phone side. Interesting. Interesting little difference we got there. You watch as she picks up a moon rock, brings it to her mouth, and... tooth crushed. Oh no, she lost a tooth. That's horrible.
What? But I don't understand. Why isn't it made of cheese?
Bree cries. Luckily, you brought just the thing to cheer her up. You certainly don't want her to feel like she came all this way for nothing.
I can't believe the moon isn't made of cheese.
Nope. Sorry, Bree, it isn't. Poke.
Sucking fartworks. Oh, you spooked me. I traveled such a long way. Sailed through hostile alien territory, got lost, took my chances with a very sketchy-looking extra-dimensional shortcut. And for what? No, seriously, for what? I've still got that post-cryo-sleep brain fog, so I'm a little confused.
You came here for cheese, and you thought the cheese was on the moon, but the cheese is on the Earth. Don't worry about it.
So the rumors aren't true? I risked my life in search of Brie, Gruyere, or Roquefort, and all I found was a big grey rock? Oh, my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
Don't worry, we got plenty of all of those on the planet.
I traveled. I want to believe that everything's going to be okay.
Oh, it's gonna be more than okay, Bree. It's gonna be amazing.
I traveled such a lot. I want to believe.
All right, what kind of
that
gifts do you have?
everything's going to be okay.
I mean, not. Oh. Ew. Ew. Vegan Parmesan? Oh. Also, Frosted Swiss sounds terrible. Camembert looks good. Smoked Gouda. Delicious. I love smoked Gouda. Frosted Swiss? Nuh-uh. Vegan Parmesan? Oh, hell no. Moon cheese. Swiss cheese. Edam. Edam's good. Franken cheese? No. Clown cheese? No. No way, Jose. Alright, let's gift you just one bit of camembert.
The concept of a gift does not exist on my planet. I feel awkward and embarrassed. Whoop, 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 whoop.
I didn't know what whoop, 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 whoop would sound like. I thought it might be, you know, like, if you've seen some of those annoying, AI read voice texts and someone's like, oh, do this. And they just reply saying the same thing the other person did. Like, wait, you can't do that. And just like, womp womp. Yeah, I thought it would have been something like that. But no, it's whoop, 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 whoop. Alright, let's give you the rest of your cheese.
Okay, so your moon isn't made of cheese. Pretty disappointing, but not the heat death of the universe.
Correct.
I can still salvage this mission.
You sure can.
Somehow. There's cheese on Earth, you say?
Yes.
Oh, well, in that case, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Da!
Yes. Use Goda as a
where are
pun.
my manners? Nanu Nanu, I'm very glad to meet you. Are all Earthlings this warm and welcoming? Or are you special?
I'm very special, and that is dangerously close to Mickey Mouse. Like, they better be careful that Disney doesn't decide to sue them off over that. Alright, well, you asked for Gouda, so have some Gouda.
The concept of a gift does not...
Whatever.
Eeeh! Oh, your fingers are so pokey. Is this some form of Earthling communication? What does it mean?
Means I think you're cute, and I want to get handsy.
I should probably phone home, but not before I come up with a plan B. Or should I say, Plan Bree?
Plan Bree!
Silver lining alert! I've always been fascinated by space aliens, so it's really exciting to meet you. Although I guess from your perspective, I'm the space alien.
That's right.
By the way, thanks for keeping me company while I was lost in space.
You're most
Who
welcome.
knows where I would have ended up without those directions you gave me? Probably stuck in the middle of the Delta Quadrant or something.
Voyager
No,
reference.
thank you. Silver lining alert! I've... Fee, fi, fo, fum. Silver light... I want to believe... Silver... I want to believe... By the way, fee, fi...
I think that's everything.
Eeeh! I should I want to believe that everything's going to be okay.
So let's give you some plush toys.
Help me, Earthling. You're my only hope. You see, my homeworld is facing an unprecedented global cheese shortage.
Are we suddenly playing the plot from Pikmin 3? It sure sounds like we're playing the plot from Pikmin 3.
Okay, that sounded way more serious than I meant it. For the record, we're not starving, the fate of my species doesn't hang in the balance, and I'm definitely not trying to be a hero. We're just out of cheese and we collectively want nachos.
Okay, never mind. Not as dangerous as Pikmin 3.
As you can clearly see, I come in peace. Now, take me to your chief cheesemonger!
We don't really have cheesemongers. You can have a Frosted Swiss.
Do I now possess this? Oh, amazing! I believe the correct term is thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you.
You're most welcome. Poke. Sorry.
The final frontier. Not really, though. There are a lot of places in the universe I haven't been to yet. It's just a fun thing to say for some reason.
Space. The final frontier. A black abyss filled with twinkly bits.
By the way, thanks for keeping me You ever hear of a cow being tractor beamed up into a spaceship?
Yep.
Yeah, that was us. See, we needed them for cheese-making purposes. Then someone discovered hamburgers, and now... here we are. Cheese shortage.
Darn it, well, that is actually a surprisingly consistent backstory, except for the fact that you generally don't use dairy cows for meat production, because dairy cows generally don't taste as good as beef cows. There are certain cows that are good for beef, there are certain cows that are good for milk, and generally the two are not the same.
How much cheese exactly does Earth have? Can we enter into a trade agreement? Or should I phone home and tell them to launch a hostile invasion? Kidding!
Bree, with the hostile invasion, you should be careful because we have lots and lots of mouse traps. In fact, we've even coined the term build a better mousetrap. So, I think we will win any hostile invasion that, the mouse people try to do.
So, I guess you want to see some documentation? You're Earth's galactic representative, right? Hang on a moment. Where did I put that multipass?
Not really, just kinda the one that things happen to in this universe.
Silver lining alert! Earth's gravity is lower than on Rodentia. That must be why my hair and bazoombas are so extra bouncy here.
Now, by bazoombas, does she mean bazoombas or does she mean bazoombas? The world may never know.
You ever hear Silver lining? Mission log stardate 69-53X. I have received intel that there may be cheese deposits on planet Earth. My contact is a marshmallow-like earthling who also happens to be very attractive. How long have you been standing there? How much did you hear?
All of it. Everything.
By the way, Earth's silver log, mission log star, silver mission. Oh, I just want to eat all the things. I've been subsisting on food pills for way too long, my friend.
All right, well, let's give you a bunch more frosted Swiss and we can move on.
My universal translator seems to glitching. Moment, please.
That is what the Mars Attacks aliens sound like, isn't it? I'm tempted to say yes.
Okay, I've completed the recalibration. It should be working fine now. I'm going to keep talking for a minute just to be sure, and yep, seems fine. So, where were we?
We were getting a diamond.
I just discovered the most incredible food in the universe. Mozza sticks! Deep fried, ooey gooey goodness! How many of these do you think I could fit in my luggage? Oh, it's not going to be enough!
I just need to casually mention, mozza sticks and mozzarella sticks are not the same thing. Mozza sticks are, things that look like chicken but are actually made of matzo bread. And instead of being crafted into matzo balls, they're crafted into matzo sticks. And I know it's not spelled matzo, like mozzarella for short, but yeah, very different things. Here, have some disgusting vegan parmesan.
Do I now possess this?
Nothing special.
What do you call this? Tickling? It's so funny!
Yeah.
Earth, the scrap. You ever hear of a cow? Technically, I wasn't supposed to talk to you. It breaks all kinds of non-interference clauses. But the way I see it, first contact has to happen sometime.
So, Anyways once mentioned to me like a Star Trek fictional setting. It's a story that follows the Ferengi, whereas instead of trying to preserve the Prime Directive, they intentionally try to break it. They're constantly out there trying to find new races to engage in first contact with, so they can enter into very unfair trade agreements with, all the while trying to flee Federation starships that keep trying to impose the Prime Directive upon them.
You ever hear of it? That's great. Some friends of mine crash landed on this planet a few decades back. I think it was a place called Rose something? Roswell, that was it. Oh boy, the stories they told. Missing time, telepathic communication, physical experiments. You Earthlings have some weird methods, that's for sure.
No, it's funny, because to her, we are the aliens.
You ever hear? You ever? Ooh, I just want to. Some friends of mine. Ooh, you ever hear? Ooh, you ever hear of a cow being?
All right, have the rest of your Parmesan.
Oh, it's so nice having someone to hang out with. Interstellar travel gets pretty lonely, and those hyperspace monsters are terrible conversationalists.
Yeah, I mean, they're more interested in groping and attacking than they are in talking.
So, thanks for being cooler than a spaceship-eating tentacle beast? I know, it's not a high bar, but still, I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Did you bring me more cheese? Where are you hiding it? Don't make me probe you.
You know, she does look very cute. And her tail looks like it's an energy tail instead of a real tail. It's just kind of weird. There we go. Did I bring you more cheese? You know what? Sure, why not? Here, let me give you a ton of moon cheese.
Whoa! I don't know what this is, but I love that you gave it to me. So, do I eat it? Or should I put it in a specimen jar to bring back home?
Little bit of A, little bit of B. And in the meantime, let's go on a moonlight stroll and you'll probably make some comment about the moon not being made out of cheese.
Oh, your night sky is so different from the one I know. So many strange constellations. My favorite is the one that looks like a big pot of cheese soup.
Big pot of cheese soup. I'm going to guess that she just said the Big Dipper. But who knows? Talk.
Hey, you're pretty fun to be around. Also, Earth cheese is primo. I no longer regret traveling 92,876 light years and using up 12-hole hyperwarp crystals to get here. Worth it!
Glad you think so.
My species is capable of experiencing time in a non-linear fashion. That means I already know what's going to happen between us. No spoilers, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, that's gonna be interesting.
Can you explain something to me? Spicy hot sauce. Where I come from, spice is the rarest commodity there is. Yet you Earthlings seem to put that shazbot on everything.
Well, the spice that we're talking about might not be the spice that you're thinking about. I don't know whether you're thinking of the spice mines of Kessel, or whether you're thinking the spice of Dune, but our spice is usually just like pepper and pepper extract.
Hey, you're pretty fun to be around. Also, my species is... Can you explain... I'm so glad the Intergalactic Council scrapped their plans to destroy the Earth and build a hyperspace expressway in its place. I would have lost out on a lot of good cheese if that happened. And I wouldn't have met you.
That's a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference, where the Vogon fleet wanted to destroy Earth to build a hyperspace expressway.
Can you explain... I used to work as a mechanic for a small battalion of do-gooders devoted to helping those in trouble. Would you like to see our news clippings?
Are you saying that you are Gadget? Gadget or Gidget? I think Gadget. From Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers? That was you? That was you? Let's see what it is. Gadget, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Yeah, Gadget. Totally not her, but yeah, she was a mouse. Wow. Yeah, I got that reference. Did not expect to see a Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers reference here. That's old.
My species is capable of experiencing time in a non-linear... Can you explain? I used to wear... My spacesuit may look skimpy, but it actually has advanced thermal protection, battle-ready armor, an air recycling system, and... pockets!
Already better than most forms of women's fashion.
I used to wear... My space... I'm so glad... My spacesuit may... I used to work as... Can you explain
Alright,
something
that seems to be everything.
Spicy hot
Have some,
sauce. You've made me
cars.
feel so welcome here on Earth. I'm really glad you were my first contact. In fact, I'm going to nominate you for a Galaxy's Nicest Being Award.
Yay!
I made that up, which means you win. Here's your trophy. I sculpted it out of cheese just for you.
Aw, so sweet.
I'm growing quite fond of you. Oops, I must have been thinking about cheese again.
Aw, don't say that.
I've always felt an inexplicable pull towards cornfields. Also, I enjoy a good maze. So, to find out you Earthlings have combined them to create corn mazes is basically the most terrific thing I've ever heard, and I need to experience one ASAP.
When she said cornfields, I was immediately thinking of crop circles. But I guess that, corn mazes also works. Here, let me give you a Swiss cheese for $95 trillion.
Whoa! I don't know what this is, but I love that you... Ah ha ha ha! Not this time! Deflector shields, activate!
Darn, she foiled my plans. Alright, let's go to the beach in that case.
That was exhilarating! The sun burned my skin, rock particulates got everywhere, and I was pinched by a crustacean! Yet I've never had so much fun. Can we go again tomorrow?
The dolphins are flying away, and I bet you as they're doing that, they're singing "So long" and "Thanks for all the fish." And also, oh no, Shelly's getting pulled away also. But at least she pinched debris, which is good for us. Also, that looks like... yeah. Okay, it's a swimsuit. The middle portion's transparent, and then just the parts that are required for modesty are clothed. Interesting. And this dolphin's like saying, okay, bye-bye, have fun in space, dolphins. Rock particulates? Yeah, rock particulates is just sand.
Can you explain something to me? My space... The truth is out there. You can usually find it chilling near Alpha Centauri at this little hole-in-the-wall restaurant that serves the best falafel you'll ever eat. It's not hard to believe, if you really want to.
Okay.
My spacesuit... Can you explain... The truth... I've always felt an inexplicable... Do you want to see a picture of my dog? Well, actually, he's a genetically modified experiment designed to cause intergalactic chaos and destruction, but he's kind of like a dog. Either way, he's family and I love him.
Sounds almost more like a cat than a dog.
Can you explain something to... The truth? Do you want to see a pic... I've always felt... I used to work... Do you want... I've always... I used to work as a mechanic.
I think that's
for
everything.
A small
Let's
battalion
have some cheese.
You know, Earth really isn't all that different from Rodentia, except... Well, I'm happier here. For some reason.
I wonder what that reason could be.
That reason is you. You're a truly stellar individual.
Aw, how nice of you.
Whoa. Being around you makes my heart beat so fast. Wanna feel? Go ahead. Put your hands on my chest. Oh, you Earthlings are so shy.
Alright, well, if you insist, here, poke in the chest. Oh, it doesn't work because she's not maxed
I
out.
stayed up all night watching historical documentaries on your television set. I had no idea Earth was part of a united federation of planets, or that you had an order of knights with plasma swords. Where can I meet all these Earth heroes?
So, United Federation of Planets is obviously Star Trek, and Order of Knights with plasma swords. See, my mind went straight to plasma swords, and I'm like, okay, is that like a plasma sword from Halo? It's the freaking Jedi from Star Wars. It wasn't that much of a stretch. Jeez, come on. Poke.
What do you call this? Tickling? It's so funny!
Alright, let's go sightseeing.
Earth has so many wonderful sights to see.
It does.
Can we go visit those sandy quadrahedrons? My ancestors built them, so it would mean the world to me.
The rodents built... Wait. Quadrahedrons? No. Her people built triangular pyramids somewhere. That's what a quadrahedron is. It would be a pentahedron for the Egyptian pyramids. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. They built triangular pyramids somewhere in this world. Alright, have a bit of eat 'em.
Oh, you're too good to me. How can I ever repay you? Do you want a plasma coil? Some dark matter? I don't have much to give.
Oh, you know what? A little bit of dark matter would be good, and then I could give that to the scientific community. Get frickin' rich! I was like, hey, Earth Research, I'll get you some dark matter. It'll only cost you, you know, $1 billion. Oh, hey, here you go. Alright. Keep flirting.
Bored. Let's go make some crop circles.
Yes.
We can make funny shapes like hearts or butts. Or both.
Or boobs, or ears.
I've been feeling queasy lately, so I consulted the autodoc on my spaceship. It noted that my symptoms are triggered by your presence and diagnosed me with butterflies?
That autodoc sounds like the emergency medical hologram.
What makes you happy? I want to know so I can reciprocate all the kindness you've shown me.
Cute girls?
I'm bored. I'm bored. What makes you... Brr. Earth is much colder than my planet. I request mutual limb enclosure.
Fine, fine. You can be a heat parasite. I don't mind.
You look a bit run down. Do you want to try out my cryo-sleep chamber? It's so refreshing. Oh, but the minimum sleep period is 10 years. I'd rather not miss you for that long.
Yeah, that might be a bit of a problem.
I stayed up all night watching historical documentaries on your television. Brr. Earth is much colder than my
Alright, I think we're done. Let's get you some eat 'em.
I have a request. It's something that'll be a small step for you and a giant leap for our relationship.
A kiss?
I want you to kiss me. Resistance is futile. My lips are ready when you are.
Resistance is futile when less than 1 ohm.
Hug, please.
I thought you
Your
said
arms
kiss.
are like an escape pod, carrying me away from the stresses of everyday life.
That does sound nice. Speaking of stresses of everyday life, let's go to the movie theater.
You said there was a star in this film, but all I saw were Earthlings on the screen. I did enjoy the snacks, though. That cheese powder you sprinkled on the popped corn was my favorite.
Okay. Here, have some Franken-cheese.
Oh, you're too good to me. How can I ever repay you? Do you want a plasma coil? Some dark matter? I don't have much to give.
speaking of Frankencheese, ignorance is thinking that Frankenstein is the monster. Knowledge is knowing that Frankenstein is not the monster. Understanding is knowing that Frankenstein is the monster. All right, let's keep flirting.
What makes you happy?
Oh.
No. If you ever want to visit Rodentia, I'd be happy to escort you. We can tour the Leaning Tower of Cheesa, the Great Wall of Feta, the Hanging Gardens of Provolone. Plus, you can meet my parents and all 56 of my siblings.
By the rivers of Provolone, there we sat down, yeah, and there we wept as we remembered. Some sort of a cheese that ends in N. I was thinking it the entire time I was singing, couldn't come up with anything. Because the line is, as we remembered Zion. Yeah, by the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, yeah, and we wept as we remembered Zion. By the rivers of Provolone, there we sat down, yeah, we wept as we remembered Feta. I mean, close enough. It's got two syllables, but I would have preferred it to have to end in an N. Whatever.
I used my ship's synthetron to make you some new pants. Space pants. Because your butt is out of this world.
Hey!
I'm bored. Let's go make some If you ever want to... What makes you happy? If you ever want to visit...
I think that's everything.
What makes... You look a bit run down. Do you want to try out my cryo-sleep chamber? Huh. I just realized I never actually contacted Squeak Fleet Command to let them know my mission went off course.
Oh my, that could be a problem.
Oh well. Time moves at light speed when you're having fun. I'm sure they'll understand once they hear about how wonderful you are.
So that is actually true from a physics perspective. To explain a little bit of relativity, everybody is moving at the speed of light. Every single thing. The difference is how much of your velocity vector is in the time direction and how much of it is in a spatial direction. So if you're moving at the speed of light, you experience zero time because none of your velocity vector is in the time direction. So that means that light does not experience time. Light just zips from one place to the other. We see it going at a certain speed, but if light was conscious, it wouldn't experience any time. So yeah, a little bit of trivia. Flirt. Flirt.
You are fast becoming the center of my universe.
Happy to hear. Flirt.
I just realized you kind of look like a cute little cheese curd. No wonder I want to nibble on you.
A cheese curd? Okay, well that's something. Come on, there we go. There's my mouse.
If you ever want to visit Oh, it's too bad you don't share my exceptional hearing capabilities. My species uses ultrasound to serenade each other with love songs. But I'm too shy to do it at a volume other Earthlings might hear.
Aw, too bad. Here, have some clown cheese.
I can say with confidence that you're the most giving, most generous person in the whole entire galaxy.
Aww.
Oh, it's too bad I used my ship's synthetron to make you some new pants. I just realized. If you ever Oh, it's I used my Oh, it's too bad.
I think that's it. Have a poke.
No! Oh, your tickles if I use my cloaking device. Ah, frack, I think I left it at home.
Aw. Well, let's have some more clown cheese.
I love you more than I love cheddar, more than I love mozzarella, even more than I love parmesan.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
You haven't quite surpassed Havarti yet, but you're getting there. Another kiss or two should do it. Pucker up.
Yeah. I don't blame her. Havarti is really good.
Oh, my skinness is yours. I want to feel closer. Let's twine our tails together and... Oh, Earthlings don't have tails.
No, we don't.
I guess we can just hold hands.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
According to my calculations, we've only taste tested a small fraction of the cheeses available on Earth. Come on, my love, we're better than this. To the cheese factory and beyond.
Speaking of cheese factory, for dessert, Brie, we could go to the cheesecake factory.
We've been pretty busy the whole time I've been on Earth. Why don't we have a lazy day? We can nap together, play board games, eat cheesecake, make out.
Ah, she knows what she wants.
I love you to the moon and back. Not Earth's moon, that's way too close. I'm talking about the one that's way on the other side of the Andromeda Galaxy.
Yeah, that's a lot of love then.
Red alert! I think I locked my keys in the spaceship! Oh, false alarm! They were in my pocket. My spacesuit is made of a very special girlfriend material. I hope that sounded as cheesy as it did in my head.
It was very cheesy.
We've been pretty... Love comes in many forms. Sliced, grated, melted.
Definitely cheesy. Gamersuki411, welcome.
I love you, and I hope hostile aliens never invade your planet. But if they do, remember these words. Never give up. Never surrender.
Okay, this is weird. Gamersuki, I see you on my when I look at my Twitch dashboard, tracer lines. But okay, your first chat didn't come through. All right, I just had to refresh Twitch, and now it's shown up. Tracer lines. There we go. Let's get you back here. But yeah, never give up, never surrender. Tracer from Overwatch, you meant. Okay, cool. But yeah, never give up, never surrender. That is straight from Galaxy Quest. Love that.
I had a dream that my matter replicator malfunctioned and made 100 copies of you. It was awesome.
That might be a little bit too much of me.
You are the best companion. I wouldn't want to have adventures with anyone else.
Aww.
Do you know how cute you are? Cuter than a Kaplarian Glorpnet that hasn't lost its baby teeth yet. Oh, trust me, it's a compliment.
I are confused, but I'll trust you.
Love comes in... I'm so happy. I feel like my heart might burst from my chest. Like, really explode through my ribs in a bloody and violent display of cosmic horror. Wouldn't that be a declaration of love to remember?
Yeah, like straight out of Aliens with a chest burster. A glorpnid or something. Some sort of creature. What kind? I don't know, but apparently it's cute.
Sometimes when I look at the stars, it's almost hard to believe I was ever all the way up there.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like it better down here next to you.
We're just that adorable. I mean, who can say no to the Marshmallow Man? Pure white, sunglasses, either a crown or a top hat, six-pack abs, and showing off to the ladies.
Love come? Your eyes are as warm and bright as the twin suns on my planet. In fact, when I look at you, I don't feel homesick anymore.
So she's a reference stealer and a yandere alien. I haven't gotten the whole yandere bit, because she was actually talking about her own chest bursting. But yeah, reference stealer gamer, everyone here steals references. Everything is references. We've even had references to the fourth Doctor from Doctor Who of all things.
You give Earth a good name.
Aww.
I hope we don't have wildly different lifespans.
That would be a problem. Marshmallows aren't known for their long lifespans.
They say it's about the journey, not the destination. But if I'd known my destination was you, I would have journeyed through space a lot fracking faster. I love you too. Your eyes are as... We've been pretty busy the whole time. You are the best. Sometimes... Come travel with me. We'll explore strange new worlds, seek out new cheeses and cheese-based dishes, and boldly taste what no one has tasted before.
To boldly go where no man has gone before. Haven't played this game in a long time, which was on mobile. Yep. Well, that's why I'm playing it on too. I'm playing it on mobile and on here.
No!
And on Steam.
Maybe I can just... Your eyes. I was a little... I had a dream that my matter replicator malfunctioned and made a...
We saw that one.
No power in the verse could stop me from being totally in love with you.
Aww.
According to my calculations, we've only... I had a dream that my... According... No matter... What are the chances that out of all the planets in the entire universe, you and I would end up here on Earth together? I could do the math to figure it out, but I don't really want to. So, I'll just count my lucky stars. Look what I found in my shoe. It's a pebble from the moon. I'm going to keep it forever because it reminds me of when we met. Aww.
Aww, that is sweet.
You are the... You're amazing.
Oh, best companion.
You make me feel starstruck. Which is saying something, because I was actually struck by a star on my way to Earth. Hit and run. The insurance paperwork is going to be a nightmare.
And now we know how that hyperspace alien got onto her ship, because it was damaged from the star collision. Anyway, when she was talking about the best companion, that was another Doctor Who reference, because companions. Yeah, the Doctor has companions.
Can I ask you something? It's about that Quill girl. Are you sure she's not a flirkin?
MCU reference. See, everything is stolen references here. Oh no, oh no, oh no. We lost internet. All right, pause. Okay, and we're back from the internet crash. Let's get back to it. We're almost done with Bree. Let's enjoy the rest of her. Are we sure that Quill is not a flirkin? Yes, we are positive, although I understand that someone from space might be worried
I feel like laying on my back.
that she's a flirkin. Or maybe that cat is a flirkin. But neither is a flirkin.
You busy?
Good enough never made any community servers, and so it died quickly too. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Feel free to advertise your own stuff on there, just chat around, hang out, do whatever.
What? I made us a cheese plate, and I only ate like 42% of it before I remembered I was supposed to share.
Mystic Bladeworks, welcome!
Disappeared too.
42%, another Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference.
What are the chances that out of all the planets in the entire... They say it's about... No matter how you... You are the best companion. I love you too. I'm trying to compose a video letter to transmit home, but I'm not sure how to explain... Well, you. You're too wonderful for Rotensian words. So, do you want to make a guest appearance?
Sure. Mystic Bladewords, time to crush some girls. Yes, just as long as we don't mean like in an olive press or something.
There's a lot of advanced tech I could introduce to Earth, you know. But should I? No, that would be interfering. But maybe that's a good thing? Oh, I don't know. Morality was never my strong suit. I just like eating cheese and going pew-pew with my ray gun.
That means you would get along great with Lula. She likes shooting first and asking questions later.
no power in the According to there's a lot of advanced tech. Your eyes are as... I love you, and I hope hostile Do you know how cute you are?
She has an Australian type of accent. Yeah, kind
that
of.
hasn't lost its baby teeth yet. Oh, trust me, it's a compliment.
So that's what you're asking about, a Keplerian glorpnit. Yeah, probably comes from one of the many planetary systems that were discovered by the Kepler satellite. Okay, let us go ahead and give you some gifts. Namely, we've got some custom outfits. How's your holiday outfit looking?
Someone told me an old bearded earthling man would fill my socks with cheese. Is this true? As much as I love cheese, I'm not sure I want it squishing between my toes.
It'll be toe cheese. Ugh! I had to make the joke, even though it's so disgusting. Wait, what now? We lost connection. Alright, pause it again. There we are. Hopefully that's one less connection issue fixed on the phone side. But yeah. But yes, no toe cheese. But cheese and socks, as long as they're clean socks. And maybe the cheese is wrapped so it doesn't get on the socks later. Yeah, interesting holiday outfit. I gotta give him credit for that. How about the school uniform?
When I was in school, I had to fly through 10 miles of asteroid storms to get there. Uphill! Both ways!
I knew it was gonna go uphill both ways, and it did not fail to deliver. Alright, how about... Come on, back, thank you. Bathing suit.
Ooh, a swimming costume! Where I come from, it's not safe in the water. Too many giant mouse-eating catfish. I'm stoked to give it a try.
Mouse-eating catfish? I wasn't prepared for that.
Did you go ring shopping on Saturn? This is amazing!
I'm doing pretty well, Evelyn, aside from the whole internet crash just a while ago. Yeah, she's looking... That wedding dress kind of looks more like a toga than a wedding dress. But it does look nice, you know, except for all the piercings. Not a fan of having a huge amount of piercings. But they are star-like, which is kind of cool. And let's go for the animated pose.
Do you know how the solar system keeps its pants up? By wearing an asteroid belt!
All you have are ear piercings. Yeah. Hate internet issues. We all hate internet issues. One on each ear. Okay. Yeah, that's totally normal. Nothing wrong with that. It's like the people that have huge amounts of piercings on their ears, or, gauges. Gauges are the worst. Or, you know, nose piercings. Terrible. Lip piercings. It's just like, ew, disgusting.
Ooh, a swimming costume. When I was in... Someone told me an old bearded earthling man would fill my socks with cheese. Is this true? As much as I love cheese, I'm not sure I want it squishing between my toes. Did you go ring shopping on Saturn? This is amazing!
There we go. That is going to be our outfit. Wedding dress over on Steam side, and holiday outfit over on mobile. Your sister has a belly piercing and a nose piercing. Yeah, nose piercing disgusting. Belly piercing is like, whatever. But yeah, that is it for Bree. Next time, we will be moving on to Ranma. But before we do that, we are going to wrap up the episode. Steam folks, don't run away, or stream folks, don't run away. Despite the closing messages, the stream continues on, but the VOD is over. So, if you're on the VOD, please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye-bye.